What's up, Aquarius? This is Soul from Intuitive Tarot here to look at your week ahead starting August 11th, 2025. My water bearers, I hope all is well. Welcome any new subscribers to my channel. You know I appreciate you. The deck I am using will be listed in the description box as always. Not reading any reversals. I'm just going to give it a good shuffle here and see what the potential energy coming up for Aquarius in the week ahead. Excuse me, August 11th, 2025. Energies for Aquarius. All right, what does Aquarius have to look forward to? What's surrounding Aquarius energetically for the week ahead? I know there's a full moon that's due. I don't know which day, probably a full moon as we speak, but whether or not that has any influence over your character or your behaviors, only you would know, right? All right, so energies for Aquarius. Okay, let's give it a cut and begin your messages for the week. And Aquarius, we're going to start off with the first card in energy for you. Again, not reading reversals. I turn the deck around. We have the Three of Pentacles. So there's a energy of some sort of recognition that may be coming your way, Aquarius. Of course, the Three of Pentacles represents a small pay raise. It could be that, recognition that you get from your employer if you completed a task or an assignment, whether or not you were in, damn, I can't even say it, collaboration with someone else or not. But also, too, it could be anything that you completed outside of your work, and this is usually some sort of completion of a task or an assignment. So whether it's work-related or not, there's some sort of recognition. And you could be congratulating yourself, thanking yourself for maybe, working on some sort of task or assignment, and you finally finished it. Also a sign to the Three of Pentacles that you may be introduced to somebody new. And of course, workplace love affairs and attraction. Following that Three of Pentacles, we have the Two of Cups. There we go. Two of Cups is for those Aquarians who are in committed partnerships as we speak. You're definitely getting out of that relationship and that which you are putting in, spending quality time with one another, sharing the same ideals, like-mindedness. All right. This could be the invitation for those single Aquarians for the first date, first time out on a date. Also, too, the Two of Cups has the ability to formulate and bring together specifically romantic partnerships. Following that Two of Cups, now we have the Queen of Pentacles. Money is looking good. Very strong for you guys. Of course, the Queen would represent your boss in the workplace environment. It would represent the creditors, could represent a job offer, contract offer, anything related to any types of businesses. Money looking good. Money looking strong. Okay, pay raises, bonus money. Or it could be just the attributes of the Queen of Pentacles and how people see you. Aquarius, always dependable, reliable, accountable, stable. These people are generally good money handlers. All right. Following the Two of Cups, it could be a business partnership that takes place. Okay. Following the Queen of Pentacles, now we have the Five of Pentacles, which is already trumped by the Queen of Pentacles. So if there's any Aquarian that I'm out there reading for, and that you have this week alone having to worry about, your money, your financial situation coming up short. And, I always have to, throw in this disclaimer that no matter where the cards lay, because I lay them out in sequential order, doesn't mean that the order of energy is going to express itself that way. Okay, so that means that, yeah, your money situation looks good, and then all of a sudden we have the Five of Pentacles. No, it could be the other way around. So it still could be for those Aquarians who may have just a little bit of concerns about their money and whatnot. That's going to be short-lived and temporary. This is the card that I use in terms of communication when it comes to ghosting. So hopefully you're not ghosting someone not ghosting you, someone, ignoring you, acting stubborn around you, feeling ignored. All right, Five of Pentacles. Following the Five of Pentacles, now we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, you have to be careful of, chattering, gossiping. Okay, she's capable of that energy, but she's also, because the swords represent your energy, there's something major that you're about to do in terms of an action or a decision. All right, she's standing there. She's already determined and she knows what she's going to do. So there's something major that Aquarius is about to undertake this week in terms of a decision or an action, followed by the Three of Swords. And look at that. It sits underneath the Two of Cups. All right, so the Three of Swords is here. Showed up for another sign I can't recall here, but I always have to throw in, again, another disclaimer that it doesn't always represent, parting of the ways, separation, divorce. It could be that there's some sort of, underneath the Two of Cups, the Aquarius that I was just reading for. It could be that you're having some sort of conflicting issues or energies going on with your dating partner or your husband, your wife, or something like that. And, eventually you'll straighten things out, but it doesn't always mean that, okay, if you haven't come to some sort of resolved conflict resolution, that you're going to go separate ways or you're going to end up having to file for divorce or whatever. No, it could just mean that you have some sort of difficulties within a relationship, and most people do. And if you don't, then, lucky you, but most people who are engaged in partnerships, they do have to deal with some strife, whether they want it or not. So, but the best thing about it is having to come to some sort of agreement equally and come to some sort of resolve so that there is no split, no divorce. Pet loss, pet gets away, family is left grieving. It still represents third party in play when it comes to romance. I will throw a clarifier on that Three of Swords there. Could be, conflicting energies going on with family members. Could be co-workers. It could be platonic friends. Right? It could be that the couple is together, but there may be some sort of distance that separates you, that brings on the sadness and the separation, not necessarily heartache. Following the Three of Swords here, for your Aquarius, we have the Nine of Cups. Wow, the Nine of Cups. So again, it's almost having your own energy here, because I equate the Nine of Cups with your star card, right? So you do have an extra major arcana in this spread. So it's the, wish fulfillment card, first and foremost, or whatever it is that you're wishing for, hoping for, praying for, may manifest for you. ×2. Yes, answer to all romantic questions. Unlike the Two of Cups, is not an even number of cups, but again, on an emotional scale, what you put out there is what you're going to get back in return. Again, because the Nine of Cups represents love and relationships, it follows the Three of Swords. And remember, I said that the Three of Swords could indicate that there could be some sort of strife going on with family members, friends, definitely romantic partners. It even could be co-workers. All right. Now, the Nine of Cups is in the group of cards here, Aquarius, that if you receive it in your spread, then of course you may be already receiving that love energy, that devotion, that commitment from those people that are, in your circle, family members, friends, romantic partners, and even co-workers. It sits underneath the Queen of Pentacles. Star card. So you have the star card energy. So it makes this reading that much stronger for you. And you get all of that. So it could be that you're going through the week stargazing, dream journaling, anything related to your own psychic energies being enhanced or developed. You could meet somebody famous. Definitely social media, social networking. It could be that you're doing some sort of business, business integration on social media, that you run a business through social media. Okay, you could be talking to people related to money, related to businesses, and it's all through social media. Okay, all right, so following the Nine of Cups here, now we have the Emperor. Okay, so no matter what's going on here for you this week, you are going to be in control. The Emperor always represents for me that you are basically going to be more concerned about self-control than having to put that energy out there in terms of trying to control or manipulate others. That's not even part of our characteristics, but it's just, what I have to say anyway in terms of the reading and the messages. Also, the Emperor being a major arcana, Aquarius, this is boss mode. This is leadership mode. So you could be asked to lead over, or, asked to lead by someone. You could be promoted. Okay. There may be some instances here where some Aquarians may be dealing with the court system. The character here, the king, looking very stern, stoic, could be connected to you in terms of father energies. They're now over in spirit. They could have worked in the court system, worked in not only the court system, but, served some sort of time in the military. Okay, what's landing on the Queen of Swords for you, Aquarius? We're going to, look, another money card, the Knight of Pentacles. All right, so landing on the Queen of Swords could be anything related to Aquarius in terms of messages, any messages coming out related or regarding your money, okay? Maybe taking a stand on your money or making sure that your financial situation is in order. Knight of Pentacles, financial independent card. So either you're striving to be or you are. It could represent a job offer, of course, contract offer. Again, like the Queen of Pentacles, could be how people see you. Again, accountable, reliable. These people are never selfish or stingy. They're always willing to share their energy with others. Okay, and it doesn't always have to result in money lending. All right, so that's the Knight of Pentacles. Money looking real good here. Up next now we have the Two of Wands. Two of Wands, who you're waiting for, what you're waiting for. You could be waiting for a phone call. You could be waiting for something to arrive in the mail. This is usually indicative of slow and stagnant energy, Aquarius. Things aren't moving fast enough. That could be a project. That could be a relationship. It could be, you just this week alone forming ideals, gathering information to do something in the near future. And the reason why, if we don't get a movement card here by the last two cards that I place, then it's just, you could be just gathering information, gathering ideals for something to do in the future. This is my only timing card. So whoever it is that you're waiting for, whatever it is that you're waiting for, I always say 2 days or 2 week period of time. Following the Two of Wands, now we have the Ten of Wands. Ten of Wands is some of my Aquarians that I'm reading for right now. I'm going to be somewhat extremely busy this week, taking care of things that are, on your plate or not on your plate. The Ten of Wands always comes in and gives you that assist with energy. All right, so the last card here for you, Aquarius, is the Seven of Cups. So we're going to finish off with the Seven of Cups. Again, like the Nine of Cups, the energy relates to that you may already be receiving that energy from those people that are closest to you. Again, family members, friends, romantic partners. Paying particularly care for attention to your intuition. The Seven of Cups is all about that intuition, because the Seven of Cups could present many things to, open up for you. Okay. And you have to make sure that you're trusting yourself enough to pick and choose what's going to be best for you. All right. So that would be the Seven of Cups. All right. So this is your spread for the week, Aquarius. It's not too bad, really. I sort of like this energy for us. But anyway, I'm going to throw some additional cards from another deck that I have. And these are just messages. This is going to be also listed in the description box as well. Okay. Energies for Aquarius. Additional energies or messages for Aquarius. Okay, well, look, one popped out. We're going to use that in social media comparison. All right, so the message on the bottom of this card, Aquarius, says, scrolling through somebody else's highlight reel will have you doubling, or I'm sorry, not doubling, but doubting your blessings. Focus on your journey. So, Aquarius, you're good. I don't know if it's a habit, because I'm part of that energy. I'm Aquarius rising. We tend to go on social media. I haven't been on social media that often. Normally, I, go on Facebook just to acknowledge, people's birthdays that I know that are, coming up. But I don't stay on there to scroll. I don't see what other people post. To me, that's kind of boring. But I know that, when you guys when we do get bored, that's what we do. We reach for our phones and go on social media just to check to see what, is happening or what other people are doing. So that's a message, and it may relate to you or not. And basically the message is, don't get on social media and scroll and look through other people's posts and stuff and then try to compare that energy with yours. Next message for you is avoiding shadow work. It says here, you can't heal what you won't face. Sweeping it under the rug ain't working. It's time to sit with your truth, unpack the weight, and free yourself. Third and final message here for you, Aquarius, is negative self-talk. Would you let anybody talk to your best friend the way you talk to yourself? Speak life into you. All right, that's a very powerful message. But anyway, with everything said and done, this is what I have for you, Aquarius, for this week. Just keep in mind, it's just me interpreting these messages here for you. Only take what's going to work for you. Leave the rest alone. Please don't forget to smash that like button, throw the comments in, subscribe to the channel. Have a safe, great week ahead. Always come back here to get more of these messages from the Aquarius, and I'll talk to you soon. Ciao.